I'm sure when you hear the name Hershey, you think of this. After having his own candy shop in Philadelphia for 6 years, Milton S. Hershey then started his own company, the Lancaster Caramel Company. Then in 1894, he opened a subsidiary under the Lancaster Caramel Company named the Hershey Chocolate Company. This is the park breakdown of Hershey Park.
Under pressure, no more time. Can we make a move? Overthinking, you and I. What do we have to lose? 'Cause I'm wasting all my time thinking of the things we could do.
After perfecting his process and recipes, in 1890, the Hershey Milk Chocolate was born. In 1903, the first Hershey's Chocolate Factory was made. It was very inexpensive for employees of the factory to work and live in the same area, which is now known as Hershey, Pennsylvania. In a windowless factory, which was totally on purpose to keep maximum productivity without distraction, Hershey Park was then born. Hershey Park was originally for the employees and their families of the factory. The original park opened its first roller coaster in 1923 named the Wildcat. It wasn't until 1970 that the park would soon become the park we know and love today. During this time, new rides, attractions, and the new name Hershey Park was born. And yes, it's the same name, but there was pretty much just a spacing in between Hershey and Park. Throughout the 1970s, Super Duper Looper and an observation tower, among other flat rides as well, were added. So before we move on, we're going to take a look at the coasters because we are G4 Central. So with that being said, Hershey Park, like any other amusement entertainment, has height restrictions for their riders. So to keep up with their theming, all height categories are named after candies and confections made by Hershey's. The first category are the Hershey's miniatures. The second category are the Kisses. The third category are the Reese's, and they can go on some of the coasters. Then it's the Hershey's chocolate bars. They can go on most of the coasters but must be supervised for the bumper cars. Next is the Twizzlers, and they can go on any ride unsupervised. And the last category are the Jolly Ranchers, and there are no restrictions at all. Now let's move on to the coasters. Wildcat, the park's first coaster. Comet, the park's second coaster by Philadelphia Toboggan Company. Trailblazer by Aero Development. Super Duper Looper by Schwarzkopf. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. And then the park took a 14-year break before they introduced any more roller coasters. Sidewinder by Vekoma. One of my personal favorites, Great Bear by B&M. At the time of opening, this was the first inverted looping coaster in Pennsylvania. Next was a Wild Mouse coaster by Mack Rides. Hershey Park's one and only dueling wooden roller coaster, Lightning Racer by Great Coasters International. Storm Runner by Intamin, the first accelerated coaster with inversions. It also has a dual loading station. This is my favorite ride at Hershey Park and by my favorite roller coaster manufacturer, Intamin. Fahrenheit by Intamin. This ride features a vertical lift hill. Sky Rush by Intamin features winged seating and was Hershey Park's first 200-foot tall coaster. Cocoa Cruiser by Zamperla. Laugh Track by Moore AG, an indoor coaster that glows in the dark and has a funhouse feel. Candymonium by B&M, Hershey Park's tallest roller coaster at 210 feet tall. Jolly Rancher Remix by Vekoma, previously Sidewinder. Now let's take it back a bit to 2007. That is when Hershey Park's water park opened. Guests visiting the park can now relax at the boardwalk. A huge new area featuring a children's area, a huge new wave pool called the Shore, and that actually opened in 2009, and multiple water slides and a lazy river. John and I recently went to Hershey Park in June of this year. We went on a very busy day and the lines were extremely long, and we stayed most of the day at the Shore. I had a great time just having a relaxing fun pool day. We were able to ride Storm Runner on our way out, which is my favorite coaster at Hershey. But we were able also, while we were walking around, just to get a lot of footage of the other coasters, but from that ground floor level view. Hershey's Chocolate Town has been their most recent addition to the park. In 2020, a Starbucks, a Hershey Supply Company flagship store opened, the new Hyper Coaster Candymonium, and a new entrance to the theme park were added. Later in 2001, a new restaurant, bar, and confectionery were added as well. Alrighty guys, so here we are at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end. Also, let us know down in the comments if you've been to Hershey Park way back when. Also, if you've been there before the water park like I have in middle school, or have you been there recently? Have you been there since the new Chocolate Town edition that has opened? And please don't forget to follow us on Instagram at G4Central and TikTok at G4Central as well. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.